Welcome to One and All. My name is John McCarthy, and I couldn't be happier that you chose to join us for this event here on the TGC network. And our first round action is about to go down. Let's get down to the first tee, see how this unfolds. Okay, and from 150 yards out. And going with the 9-iron. This one's looking good, folks. All right, and now he's on. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Ooh, unfortunate. And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Well, in actual fact, it ended up in the bunker. And that's safely back in the fairway. And I think he'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And this putt is for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. This putt's right around a 9-footer. Ooh, that was very close. And for the par. And our score to beat is 6 under par. That's where our leader is. Going with the 5-wood. And this one's heading towards the green. And not the greatest approach shot there. Too much club. And this is to save par. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this one is for the bogey. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From 145 yards out. and about 17 feet to the cup. Oh my gracious, that was close. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. Ooh. And this for the bogey. And after that, he's going to move down 2 spots on the leaderboard. And going with the 6 iron. Alrighty, he's on the green. And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And from 155 yards out. And here's an 8 iron. This is not looking good. And that one's going to miss the green. And I would wager the wind had something to do with that. Oh my! And a very nice chip in there for par. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And the 8th hole is next. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one goes in for the bird. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And from 165 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. I think he'll be happy with that. And this putt's for birdie. This putt's about a 2-footer. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. And he won't be too pleased with that. You know, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And a shot like that is putting par back on the table for this hole. Nicely done. And the par putt drops. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And next up is a par 4, folks. And nothing wrong with that shot. Now this shot is above the hole. Let's see how they compensate. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Not enough club on that one. "11 feet to the cup." And that one's going to go for par. And as we look at the board, our leader is currently sitting at 9 under. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. Going with the 9 iron. And not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. Wow, nicely done. That is putting par very much within reach on this hole. Oh my goodness, that was close. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for bogey. And 1 over for the day after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. Well, so far so good for this one. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And about 185 yards to the pin. And here's the 6 iron. Looking good. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. now the 14th hole. And he's got to be happy with that. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. And with that, he is on the dance floor. 12 feet to the cup. Ooh, and just inches away. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And from here, about 210 yards to the pin. It looks like the hybrid is on display here. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Too much club. And this for the birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the scoreboard, our leader is currently having a round of 9 under par. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's probably going to like that. From 19 feet. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And for the par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power. And about 170 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And he'll be happy with that. And this one's for birdie. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And our leader today currently sitting at 9 under par. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And a promising looking shot here. And about 175 yards to the pin. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. And it's about 3 feet to the cup from here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm just so happy to welcome you to our coverage of this event on the TGC network. And our second round action is about to begin. We are down on the first tee. Let's see how this goes. I think he's going to like that. 25 feet from the hole here. And this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. And this shot's looking promising. From 240 yards away. Pretty sure that's the 5 wood. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Not enough club on that one. Just a nice shot out of the sand, and very possible to make birdie with this next shot. And that putt will drop for birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. And the putt will drop. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. And I think he's going to like that. And about 5 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And he's also tied for 9th on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And just a powerful drive here. And about 150 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here. And he's on the green. And this one's for birdie. Oh, my lands. That was very close. And tapping in for the par. And he's going to drop down 2 spots on the leaderboard after that hole. Looks like a 7-iron. And about 16 feet left to go. Oh, that was so close. And about 8 feet to the cup. And just missing. And this for the bogey. And our leader currently sitting at 16 under today. And teeing off on this par 4. Just a magnificent display of power here. From about 145 yards out. Here's a 9-iron. This one's heading for the green. This one's about 7 feet away. And that one will drop for birdie. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And this is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And he's also tied for 9th place on the leaderboard. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And going with the 9-iron. This is going towards the green here. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will go for birdie. Okay, and the 10th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 155 yards to the pin. This one's looking good. This putt's for birdie. And moving on to the 11th hole. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And hitting from 195 yards out. Going with the 6 iron. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. Ooh, just missing here. And tapping in for par. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And he is also tied for 8th on the leaderboard. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Going with the 9 iron. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And no change for them on the leaderboard after that one. Still 8th place. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. You know, this one's a close call. This could be in the rough. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6 iron. And that will not be on the green. That's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. Hey-oh! And the eagle has landed on this hole in there. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And this is looking fairway bound. Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough, that's for sure. And nothing wrong with that shot. 34 feet to go. From 21 feet away. And this one's for the bogey. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I can't see him being too pleased about that. Very well executed golf shot, holing it out from the fairway. And setting up on the 16th tee. And here's an 8 iron. And not the best approach shot. Just too much club. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And I think he's going to like that. And from 155 yards out. And with that, he's on the green. About 6 feet to go here. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And final hole, ladies and gentlemen, and he is 6 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And I think he will be happy with that. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some golf. My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't wait to get things started here on the TGC Network. This is the 3rd day of this event, and we are excited to see what unfolds. Hope you are too. Let's get down to that first tee. And about 170 yards out. And going with the 6-iron. And he will like that. Setting up for a 37-foot putt. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt's for par. Now let's see what the second hole has in store. He's going right through the brush on this one. And he won't be too pleased with that. And back into the short stuff after that one. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt drops. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. going with the 9-iron here. And he's on the green. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Ooh, and that was very close. From here, this is about 10 feet away. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the 4th hole. From here, setting up for a big 40-foot putt. And about 5 feet to go here. Just missing here. And this putt is for double bogey. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this for the triple. And a nice putt there. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Okay, and about 145 yards left. This is heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? Just didn't drop. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And after that one, 2 over for the day. And this next shot is from above the hole. Going with the 8-iron. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. And I think that'll play safely on the green after that. And for the par. And that one's right in the cup. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. It could have some work to do here. This one is setting up below the hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. I'm pretty sure the wind was the culprit there. And this putt to save par. And that one will drop. And they'll stay right there in 7th place after that hole. I think this one's going bunker, guaranteed. back in the fairway now. Decent distance on that shot too. And about 125 yards to the pin. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Too much club on that, I think. And this putt to save par. And a good putt. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And setting up this shot below the hole. Here's a 9-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. Well, that was unfortunate. Too much club, I think. And about 4 feet from the cup. And a decent putt. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And let's see what the 10th has in store. And about 175 yards away here. Looks like a 7-iron. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. And about 12 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. From 23 feet away. And this putt is for the bogey. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And moving down on the leaderboard and into 8th place after that hole. Well, folks, I don't think he's going to like that. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, you'll probably like that. And this next shot coming from above the hole. And that looks like a 5-iron. And I think he will like that. And this one's for birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this for the par. And sticking to 8th spot on the leaderboard after that one. And going with the 9-iron. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And now the 13th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 210 to the pin from here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. just missing on the eagle. That really could have helped things here. And setting up now on the 14th tee. I think you'll like that. From 140 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. Okay, he's putting now. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, I thought that one was going to be in. This one's about 6 feet away. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And +1 on the day after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from about 250 yards out. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And now setting up on the par 3. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And with that, he's on the green. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. That was very close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Nothing wrong with that. From about 135 yards out. And about 14 feet to the cup. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, so far so good for this one. From 170 yards out. And here's the 6-iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And apologies to those folks at home. That shot actually ended up in the rough. And this putt is essential for saving par. And finishing this one with a good putt. ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready for some golf because it's almost guaranteed to be a good time here on the TGC Network. And it is about to go down here on this par 4 first hole. Let's get down there now and see what happens. Very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie is very possible here. Just missed the birdie there. That could have been very nice. Next up is the par 5. And he's taking this one through some branches. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. And that lie will be much more easy than the last one. And about 115 yards to the pin. I think he's overcompensated here. He's flying the green, I think. Poor luck on that approach shot. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. And this putt could save par. And that putt will drop. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. And I think he will like that. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt will go for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with the hybrid here. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. And this for the par. Solid putt. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. And look at this drive. Go! Going for days. Oh, and that shot will drop. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 8th place on the leaderboard. Looks like a 7-iron. And I'm pretty sure the 7-iron is just a bit too much club here. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Too much club on that one. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt's going to drop for par. And after that hole, they're going to stay right where they are in 8th place in the standings. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 140 yards out. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. For the birdie. And setting up for this next tee off. Wind could be an issue here. Let's see. And just launched this drive. From 225 yards. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And this putt's for birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And about 145 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. And this putt's for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And on to the 10th hole here. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And from 175 yards out. And about 13 feet away here. Ooh. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that one, staying steady at 7th place. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 215 yards out from here. That looks like the hybrid. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this for the birdie. This putt's about a 2-footer. And they're going to move down and into 8th place on the leaderboard after that one. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this one's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And 180 yards out. Going with the 6-iron. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Oh, I thought that was going to go. This one's a 9-footer. And that'll drop the birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And that means 7th place for him on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about 140 yards to go. Here's a pitching wedge. I think he'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was very close. And for the par. And they're going to stay right where they are at 7th place after that one. And this is looking fairway bound. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here. And I think that's the hybrid. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh. And unfortunately, the golf gods have spoken, and the eagle, it's not going to happen. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And he is also in a tie for 6th place on the leaderboard. I think he'll like that. It's about a 10-footer from here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And number 17. And from 150 yards. Going with the 9-iron here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. All right, and he's on. This one's about 9 feet away. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's for par. And they're going to stay right in 7th after that one. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. I think we'll find some fairway here. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. And here's an 8-iron. And heading for the green. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round. Ooh, inches away. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one drops for par.